Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to, I guess, Let's Play Football Manager 2016. I never planned to start playing this. It just sort of, kind of on a lark on Sunday because the Euro 2016 was being a little boring and people sort of joked about it on Twitter, so I downloaded it and randomly streamed. And I don't know anything about Football Manager, or I didn't know anything about Football Manager, and I didn't even know anything really about football. I had to, get people to clarify what a squad was and a fixture and what the positions mean and all kinds of different things. I'm really, I'm someone from Northern Ontario in Canada. I grew up playing some hockey, but certainly not much in the way of foot soccer ball. And here we are about 55 hours in 5 days. Yes, it is currently Friday, and I haven't been able to stop playing this. I play this late at night. I wake up in the morning, and it's the first thing I want to do. I've played some more as Anderlecht here. I'll talk about how the season has gone so far. But I've also been playing on my laptop as Ayr United, a smaller league team in Scotland, and it was a great way to practice and learn some new skills. There's a whole other host of challenges when you play for a much smaller club. That was really interesting. Actually, I started that game twice because what I did, because I played, I don't remember, we did 3, maybe 4 matches during the stream. That was about that. And then what happened, I played a couple more on my own, but I didn't want to mess up this game too much, so I decided to go and start that other game. And practice a little bit and try different stuff. I tried really crazy tactics and trying to do all these weird things just to try to get a sense of like, well, what'll happen? How bad can I break things? And then, sort of try to understand what that means and how we got there. So I, played half a season as the manager of Ayr United. Then I got fired. Then I got hired by some other team. Then I think I got fired from that as well too. And then and then at that point it felt like I'd learned a lot. So I came back over here and we had a pretty good run. I had to sort of like, we got, 3 draws at the start as I was trying to reorganize and reestablish some stuff that I had learned, and things started to get better and better and better. In fact, we've done 10 games in a row undefeated. I got an achievement for that. It was awesome. Yeah, 4 of these are draws, mind you, but 10 games in a row undefeated is fan-frickin-tastic. Really, 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 really happy about that. So, feeling good. And I restarted my Ayr United game. That one's going really, really good too. And that I've kind of learned the basics how to play. I'm still not a master at all. But at least I've gotten to the point where I'm not actively effing everything up. So cross our fingers, hopefully that's the case. Anyway, right now, if we take a look at the league, we are second place in the league after 12 games. Charleroi has 13 games played. So they've played 1 extra game and they're 1 point ahead. So all in all, I'm actually very, very, very happy with that. Feeling really good. We had a great game a little while ago against Standard, who's a historical rival for us, and we crushed them 3-0. At the time, they were actually, whoa, I didn't realize that. We broke these people. Can I see, like, their schedule? How do I do that? There's got to be a way to see their match history. I mean, there's history, but that's not really it. Schedule? Senior squad. There we go. Look at this. Look at the streak they were on. This is Standard. Look. Win. So, I mean, they won 4 friendlies, and then they were on a crap loads of games in a row, and then they got a draw, and then they did lose here in their Euro Cup Group A, but then they got another Pro League win, and then they got another loss in Euro Cup. But up until then, they were undefeated in the Pro League. I think there was something like 6 wins, 1 draw. And then, I didn't realize they'd just come off a 5-0 loss against West Ham. But then they played us and they took an 0-3. And look at this. Ever since then, well, I guess West Ham broke them. I thought I had broken them, but I guess West Ham had broken them, and that was fantastic. Great to see. Really happy to see that, since they're my rivals. So yeah, things are going, I'm pretty happy about that. We'll talk about our team and our tactics in a moment. We've got another match in our Euro Cup Group H over here. We have won 1 game so far in our Euro Cup against this team from Portugal that I can't pronounce, and we've drawn twice. And what's interesting is if you look at the board over here and see how people are happy and sad, right now people are very happy. The thing they're disappointed at is that I drew against FC Midtjylland from Denmark over here. And I guess we were really expected to win. And in particular, had I won, I'd be very comfortable at the top of our group. The problem is I didn't. I only drew, so I'm tied up with Napoli here. And so we played each team once, and we actually just played Napoli, and we're playing them again. I don't know if that's like, if the order is random. I guess it must be, because then we're playing the team from Portugal, and then we're playing the Denmark team, the Danish team again. So yeah, Napoli, and then Napoli again. And I drew with them, and at the time I think it said something about me being an underdog, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, I don't know. And I was like 1-1, I was kind of disappointed about that. Well, now I'm actually kind of happy about it, because I've like found out ways to like check stats and things like that. So Napoli over here, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so they are in Serie A in Italy, which is their top league, their Premier League. I saw AC Milan. I was like, I know that name. I know a name, AC Milan. So if Napoli's in the same league as them, and in fact is currently leading them, that must mean they're pretty good. There is a, what could I do? What was it? Stats? Transfer spent. There we go. Salary per annum. I thought this was quite informative. Napoli spends almost 40 million pounds, so 39.2 million pounds per year on their salary. Okay, they pay 39 million bucks for their players. Let's compare us on the same screen. We pay 16 million pounds per year for our players. So they're outspending us more than 2-1 on their players. That has me terrified. There's somewhere else you can go and get a total team value, like a valuation for all the players on the team. Again, I think it was part of the league. Was it somewhere here? I mean, it's not the transfer spend. There was someone else. Anyway, I think they like figure our current players are worth somewhere around 30 million bucks, and theirs are worth like 306 million. Oh, is it like there's a total club value page. Club. I don't remember where it is, and I don't want to waste too much time doing it. But I'm getting the feeling that we should be incredibly thankful and incredibly lucky the fact that we got the 1-1 draw with these guys before. Because it wouldn't surprise me if they were going to crush us. So, let's talk tactics here. I've gone and tuned my tactic a bit, which isn't great because it does drop some of our stats. Actually, I shouldn't have done it that way. Already... Right, no, this is right. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I have two versions of... This is not the same tactic. There we go. Like this. Thank you. Two versions of the same tactic here. And this is mostly what I've been using. Actually, quite often I've been mostly running it with the standard mentality. But now I've got the counter mentality, a little bit more defensive against teams who are probably going to be a bit better than us. For example, Napoli. And then we've got the control mentality, which is a bit more aggressive, looks to take advantage of teams where we are probably the better of the two. And then the 4-2-3-1 wide that a lot of people, when we ran the last Twitch stream, they really liked it. And every now and again, you look at a team and it tells you what they're probably most vulnerable to. And every now and again, that one comes up. So we consider that switch. We're pretty accomplished with all of the tactics. We were actually properly fluid a second ago, but I made a couple of tweaks here. So we'll see how that goes. I do have to reassemble my my squad here because we've I think I just hit a quick pick a second ago. Excuse me, to shuffle things around because as it turns out we've got a little bit of some vulnerability. I've got 3 players on loan here: Daedalus, Rocky, and George Rogers here. I picked them up on loan, and actually George Rogers I think was maybe a little bit of a weaker pick, but Rocky in particular, oh, and there's Sput as well, but these 3, Daedalus, Rocky, and George, I picked them up too late, and they're not registered for the European Championship here. So I'm actually not able to play them, which is too bad because Rocky, I've been playing him like crazy. He's doing very well for us. He's been an exceptional player for our team. Daedalus is very strong as well. I don't think I'm getting it wrong. I think I've been playing him a lot. Yeah, so we've had some great players come in on loan, and 3 of them are not going to be eligible. Furthermore, Leviathan is one of our strongest players in the squad. Like, really, really, really good right in the center. He's actually got some flexibility where he can pick up a few different roles. Leviathan has been excellent for us. Actually, let's go back to that page. Where are you? Right here. And not on loan either, like a core player on our team. But you can see he actually hasn't made that many appearances for us. He's done well. Well, he felt like he's done well, or he's been strong. But he's been out of commission for so long. He's a very good player, but he's been out of commission for a long time. So I'm feeling like we're going to this a little bit weak sauce. Oh, I am really happy with my pickup of Daniel Dansku over here. Fantastic goalkeeper. Really happy with him. He is a bit older, so a lot of his stats are going to be declining. We can probably only squeeze a year or two of real good performance out of him. And I did spend quite a bit to pick him up, but he has been just absolutely stupendous. And he basically plays every game for us back to back to back to back. And he really, really does deliver very well. Mythonite's a little bit deceptive here. His ability's a little bit low right now. His potential ability's high. I think this is one of those characters. Like, I don't know the game, or I don't know, footballers in real life, right? So I really can never go and, like, people be like, oh, you should grab this guy from this team. He's really cheap right now, but he'd be really good. And I think Najar's one of those people that's like that in this game. People pick him up all the time at the start of their particular segment. But I don't know that, so I really have to use the scouting tool to find people. But anyway, Najar, Mythonite here, even though his stats, his scouts says his stats are kind of, he's actually really, really, really good. And I think part of what's deceptive is that, like, in the roles that he's on, it doesn't really, like, weigh his agility and balance and natural fitness is an important part for this particular role. But he turns out really good. We've got him set to be an attacking midfielder on the right, and usually, it's probably set that way, in the tactic... Oh, we're at the fullback, right here. There we go. Oh, yeah, see, he should be on attack over here. He tends to come up, and there's a lot of plays are basically Mythonite going wide, doing a big wide cross over to the center, where typically Nick over here, yeah, see, we're going to have to just rearrange all this. I think I hit quick pick at some point, and it just messed everything up. Nick over here just knocks it in. Great little combo there. Time and time again, technically, I've got Nick here set as the target man, but he's just our core striker over here, and it works time and time again. Nick's quite tall at 186 centimeters, so he can header things in consistently. What's his jumping reach 13, heading 14? Certainly ain't bad for us. And anyway, it's been working out brilliantly. I've been really happy about that. So yeah, overall it's good. Let me go. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play the game against Napoli here and probably get destroyed, which is a shame because we have been unbeaten 10 games in a row. And it's going to hurt so much if that goes away, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, so I like Mythonite. Cowsong, stupendously good in his role as well as a limited defender, sorry. Forgot what the L stood for. Catmat, also very good. Only 20 years old as well, so really happy about that. What's the potential ability? Yeah, there's a lot of room for growth there too, so really exciting part of our team over here. Arctic Hobo, only 18 years old. 18 years old over here, and great ability as is, and probably some room to grow. Everything's on the up and up. Really happy about that. And unless I'm wrong, Arctic Hobo can also fill quite a few different roles, which is nice to see. Skipped over Omniarchus over here, I think, actually, and Omniarchus, yeah, great for the youth team, but that's not what we're looking for right now. Right, Leviathan would normally be in this role, I think, but is injured. Or Truthiness Hurt would also be okay. Truthiness Hurts, where are you right now? Yeah, we should have someone else in this position. There we go. Arctic Hobo and Truthiness Hurts. There we go. There we go. Some people just had to be shuffled around. That's looking much stronger. Stereos. Yeah, sometimes we have you there. Sometimes we have you as the striker. You can actually play any of the attacking midfielders or the striker. Stereos is fantastic. Not the highest numeric ability over here, but such flexibility in the front, which has made him... He gets a lot of play for our team, right? I think I'm not lying to you. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, he was running a lot of the younger ones too, but he's gotten a good amount of presence here, and will likely stay there. So Codemore is a loan that's not too terribly strong right now, but I don't know if we've got someone else who we can grab. Oh, we can get Mr. Horse in on this. Yeah, Mr. Horse, very good. I mean, not that high, but he's been doing pretty well for us, actually. I mean, we could swap you with Stereos. Yeah, without Rocky, things are a little a little much more tricksy. I think I like this. I think this is going to be fine. Everyone's got good sharpness. Yeah, 99, 98%, very good. Not necessarily the top of the condition, although we still have 2 days left. And I think I've got them to rest the day before, so I think we're going to be okay. Down here, actually, everyone's looking pretty sharp. Relatively good condition, especially if there's going to be more rest. Yeah, RJ Helms, I think, was actually listed as being tired, so I'm resting him from training at that. We've got... Do we not have a backup striker on our subs? No. Now, that might not be too bad, because, yeah, right, all 3 people here are listed as strikers. We've got Sput over here, who could be put in as a sub, but I think we're going to go without that, because we can rearrange the front a little bit depending on how things are, especially if we've got some wingers in here. Yeah, Tigers and Red Sox actually is really good. He's good on the right. Do we want to put you in? Where are you? Sorry, I lost the thread here. There you are. Okay, yeah, you're better a little further back on the right. Oh, there we are. Yeah. I think we're going to throw you in instead of Mythonite for now. Mythonite will certainly see play though. All right, I think I like that even better. I don't suppose we've got a good replacement for Catmat that's got a little bit more energy. Senny over here, not quite as highly rated, but almost, and a lot more condition. All right, I think I'm pleased with that. So then, you know, a little bit of fiddling. I think Mr. Horse. What the hell's a Raumdeuter? Space Investigator. Find pockets of space. Oh, that's quite interesting. I'm used to attacking from the right-hand side, especially over here. It looks like we're going to be a little bit more left-oriented with Rebo in this position. Well, let's go ahead with this. I should probably keep fiddling around with this if I'm going to have any hope of maybe drawing against Napoli again. We'll see. But yeah, let's do what we can. Napoli favorites for European clash, yeah. Clear favorites in the home encounter. I also have to make sure that... Oh, my God. And yeah, with a win, we'd move into the top spot. And actually, denying Napoli a win would be really interesting in the group. Now, top 2 in the group do advance. Yeah, so George Rogers here is not seeing much in the way of play. I don't remember why we picked you up. Actually, your ability's like deceptive. It says 2 stars, but really when you look at this, I think the scout's a little bit crazy. He's actually stronger than we give him credit for. I could just terminate him. I think I'll leave it for now. He can be cranky if he wants to. The group is finally poised, and the right result give you a considerable advantage. Are you confident? No. A lot of football ahead of us. Focus, take one things at a time. Napoli's weakest link. No, I don't want to answer that. That's just rude. No comment. All right. Belgian squad. 18 of my players have been called up for international duty. Okay, so that explains something. Because if you look at our schedule, there's a big gap here. After our game against Napoli, there's... So this is the 5th, right? We don't play again until the 21st. Now, I was wondering about that, but I guess there's an international competition. What is it? For Egypt, like... World Cup African qualifying section? Oh, no, I want to look at your schedule. Schedule, senior squad. World Cup qualifying. Okay, so... That's what's starting to happen here. All right, well, that's not going to impact our Napoli game. Because I was thinking of arranging a friendly in the big break, but that would mean, what, 18 of my players would be absent, potentially? Jesus. Still, I don't want people to become dull. Maybe we'll just arrange a friendly with, like, a really low-ranked team, or maybe with, like, my under-21s or under-19s. That might be a good idea. Anderlecht, under-19s, okay. Visit report on... Okay, that's fine. If they don't have a nickname, that's not someone I would pay attention to too much. You guys are unhappy with the extra amount of training you're having to do. Really? All right, let's go in and pull that back. This happens a lot where, like, people are unhappy about the training, so I bring it down, and then you don't have additional focus. You're trying to learn a new move, though. And then my backroom people are like, you should give these guys more training. I'm like, I probably turned that off for a reason. So let's just go and bring that down a scooch. Anyway, today at 1945, he wants to terminate the loan. All right, that's fine, George Rogers. I don't blame you. I wasn't going to offer it, but if you're asking, that's okay. Hell, we could save a few bucks, because right now, we are a little over budget. And just do that, just to get rid of that notice. We can always swing it back the other way if we want to. We don't need any transfer budget right now. Injury worries. Oh, so they got injuries, so they brought in Omni Orcus. When is that happening? Anyway, here's our match here. Looks like this Georgie guy is their top assist, and this Higgy guy is their top scorer. Higgy and Georgie. I'm just trying to remember that. Mark Higgy, close on Georgie. Team selection. All right, so Omni Orcus is still here right now. Okay, that's good. You were going to rest. Yeah, I mean, we're not at 100% condition, but we're okay. Sharpness is pretty good, too. I think this is about as good as we can get. Higgy and Georgie. We close on Georgie, Mark Higgy. I mean, they'll probably recommend that, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is us. Right now we're tied on points. Tied on goal differentials as well. They're listed higher because I think they've technically scored more goals, which is what they use as a tiebreaker. So Napoli's the favorite. We're actually a 4-1 dog. Oh shit, they really think we're gonna be crushed. Oh, Higgy, cultured striker, has scored 8 goals in 10 games. Holy crap. I don't know, like, and that's the other thing, is I don't really know how to counter formations yet. Like, so they're in a diamond narrow. What should I do? Well, I mean, I can certainly run the ball down the flanks, maybe a little easier. But maybe I need to harden up my center to stop them from punching through there. I don't know. Should I narrow up, maybe? I guess narrow up would be the more defensive play. Higgy, tightly marking him. Yes, I agree. But also, I want to close down on Georgie. Well, I guess the thing is with Georgie is... I can't remember the advice for what's better to close down on people. Because it forces them to make decisions sooner. He's got a good composure. So he's less likely to snap from, like, someone rushing at him. But the hope is still to make him pass a little bit less good. So... I don't know. Getting back to the match screen, it takes a long time sometimes. Our morale is great. Yeah, we're on a great run here, guys. Listen, we've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. But we are dogs. They're not always right about what to say. Sometimes they tell you the wrong thing. You know what? You've been on a good run. It didn't work out that well. Alright, have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. This one always seems to work. At least a fair bit. Okay, we're still mostly okay. And yeah, we've got the counter thing, so we're going to be relatively defensive, which isn't normally the way I play. But we're going to see. What do I got this? Extended highlights. Only 2D, and I've got the replays turned off, which might not be as exciting to some people, and I apologize for that. But, ooh, right away, we got an early push. Mr. Horse to Arctic Hobo. Pass it right to Omni Orcus. Nick couldn't get a shot off. Back to Tigers and Red Sox, who's going to try to look for another opportunity. But, oh, okay, he gets knocked away. We got the corner still. Who's taking the corner for us? Omni Orcus. I don't know if I set that up. I think we're mostly set up, though. I don't know if we've got people in position. Oh! Oh! No, not really. Technically, you count as on target, but that looked like a really, really soft touch that wasn't really going to get anything done at all. Higgy's got the ball, goes all the way to Gabby, to Georgie, to Insigne. I don't know. And they've got their corner. Oh, God. It's interesting. When they're taking their corner kick, they've got guys right in this area here, where I didn't. I don't know, like, what the rules are for that, or what the good idea is. What just happened? Beep, beep. Oh, no. No beep, beep. I guess it was start of the play. Truth in its Hurts just knocks it out defensively, but it does give them another corner over here. We are definitely on the back foot, being pressured by a team that, on paper, is considerably more powerful. And I know football's not played on paper. No, it's played on computer chips that process numbers, which doesn't make me very happy. Get the ball! Get the ball! Oh, God. No, no. we're going to get destroyed, aren't we? How did we manage a 1-1 draw last time? I think because I didn't know. I didn't know we were supposed to lose last time. Also, oh, what? Oh, that must have gone off the crossbar. I didn't read it. It says unlucky for him. I must have gotten really lucky, or maybe they had a bunch of injuries last time. I wonder. I guess I can go back and recheck the game. I should do that. Sure, we'll close down on him. I should go back and recheck the game and see what the status was. Oh, Higgy. God damn, that boy can run. I assume we've got him set to tackle hard, right? Opposition. Higgy. Yeah. Just try to take him down. Go for the ankles. Oh, God. Georgie. I think Hissy is the other guy that we've got, Hassaj here, set to close quickly. We got to close everyone quickly. That's the problem. And if you're doing that, then, you know, you're going to be wickedly out of position, and everything is bad. Everything is bad. Bad. Oh, 99. What are you doing? He was just looking. Nick was just looking off in a completely different direction. Hold on. Look. Look at this. Look at Nick over here. He's just looking away. He's just looking away. He doesn't even notice the ball's coming over here. What the hell is wrong with my team? They've shut down. Nick seemed composed. Listen, we need you to, I don't know. Encourage. I probably shouldn't mess around. Look at this guy. Looks uninterested. How? What? Show some passion. Don't be uninterested. Just gonna yell at him from the sidelines. There's Nick making a nice run there. It wasn't even the guy I yelled at. I mean, your number's 99. You should be the great one, Nick. I mean, football is basically just an extension of hockey, right? Ooh, we've got a corner, and it just gets stopped right away. I mean, it seems ridiculous to be making a video of this game after such a big run. This is just, we're just gonna get annihilated here. No! Get him. Is that a corner to them? Oh, it's throw into them. Yeah. But still goes to them. We've had 2 shots in total to their 10. Now, we are playing more defensively, and maybe, you know... Oh! Oh, way off. Maybe, you know, maybe it's not the right way to go. But it is the conventional thought. If you're up against a superior team, and we are, you go more defensive. That's what, you know, the books say. That's what my assistant coaches were saying. Okay, you just dump the ball there to try to get some breathing room, I guess, but seems a little unfocused. Headers. We are winning a lot more headers. To me, that means what? You hit early crosses. Maybe even float crosses. Right? Right. Just try to put the ball up high. Oh! Come on, get it out of there. No! Oh, God, thank you. It went over. Oh. All right, conditions still not too bad. I mean, people aren't playing horribly. We don't have anyone over 7. And we've still got some people at 6.5. Yeah, see? Pump ball into ball. Oh, yeah! That's the other one. I forgot to do that one. Oh, I guess that cancels out the... Oh, no, that's a different one. Right, so yeah, we're just going to try to kick it into the box and try to get a lucky header. Since we are doing pretty well on our headers. Oh, the header 1 stats has gone down a little bit. But we have a tall man up front. Nick. Again, he's tall. And he's... Fucking hell. Oh, no! Oh, no! But yeah, we've got a tall man up front, and maybe we can take advantage of that. I could have checked the height of the defenders. Yeah, aren't I already marking him? Oh, I'm telling someone to mark him specifically. All right. Yeah, well, we already did that. You can tell a specific person to mark a specific person? So, Senny over here. Mark specific player. Oh! How would I do that? Oh, right here! So I'm giving a specific player a job to mark another person. All right, Senny, it's all you. Got 8 minutes to the half, barring extra time. Or injury time, or whatever. Oh, that's a corner to them. I'm not going to do any subs yet. I mean, I don't know. Like, coming back 2-0 ever is really hard. Coming back 2-0 against this team. How did we draw that other time? The stars must have been aligned. Again, they must have had someone injured. I wonder. I'll see if I can find out. I'll see if I can find out. Controlling the game. I know! God damn it. Not been good so far. I mean, I'm going to calmly ask them to show me something else in the second half. You know, I don't want to yell because it's not that crazy. For the strikers, I say you weren't that bad, but I believe you can improve. All right. Now, we don't have another game. Okay, we don't have another game for 2 weeks. So, I mean, people can wear themselves out. That's fine. I'm wondering, like, should we go higher tempo? Obviously, that can lead to a lot of mistakes. I mean, we're still playing a defensive game. Can we play a high-tempo defensive game? Does that make sense? We can wear ourselves out. Although, the other team probably has better stamina. What was that? Kaosong just looks like he just punted it out the outside. Although we've got it again. Oh, but then it goes to another cut here. Oh. One of our people got lectured by the referee. No cards, though. It's been a pretty clean game. Only 3 fouls per side. Oh, that was a shot on target. Can't complain about that. And I forgot that we're going left. That's why the Kaosong just knocked it out. It's because we flipped sides. Always confuses me. Several minutes go by without anything particularly exciting. Free kick for the other side. Another lecture. No cards yet. Crazy. Yeah, they have so many more shots than we do. But I think we're just getting outplayed by a much, much stronger team. That save. I gotta say, like, Daniel Dansku is not getting the credit that he deserves in this particular match. Or is he? I mean, well, because he is an amazing goalkeeper. He's done very well for us. I mean, I guess there's only been 6 shots on target. I think the clear-cut shots is part of those on-target ones. So he's blocked 4 of these. And so that's, I mean, it's not a huge number, but it's still nice to have. And we're giving them another corner here. I mean, I think if we're going to have anything, at this point, it doesn't really matter how many goals we lose by. I mean, goal differential does something. Do we just turn on the full aggro mode? I don't think so. I don't think that would help us at all. I think they would just take advantage of us from being out of position. So they're doing 2 subs already. Is it time for us to do that? It seems a little on the early side. It's not like my people are that gassed. Tigers and Red Sox apparently having a bad game today, so maybe I'll go and sub them out. Mythonite's often done very well for us. I guess the other thing is I forgot that these are set to being forced to attack, so they're not really my my fullbacks over here are not really obeying the more defensive build per se. I mean, it still impacts them, but maybe not as much as before. So we'll do something like that. I'll just do 1 for now. It still seems that's not that early, I guess. But I mean, what else am I gonna do? Yeah, maybe getting Flamebeard in here. Not that Mr. Horse has done that badly, though. And Nick is so skilled. I can't really fault him. You know, I think low numbers here, lower than I would like, is mostly based on lack of opportunity. Maybe Stereos, he's actually a little bit low. But I don't have someone really good to replace him with. Unless I do some swap rounds. Let me just do the 1 for now, then. That's gonna be enough. Mythonite, go on in there, buddy. Now, here's an opportunity. Nope. At all. Get it in there. Get it in there! Oh! Stereos. It's 2 close opportunities in a row, though. And that's their 3rd sub. So now we go for the injuries, so they can't replace them. Wahaha. Dirty. Dirty, dirty football. So I'll check again at the 70, see if someone needs a sub at that point. Just get a couple of fresh legs. Probably like midfield. That's probably... Oh, for crying out loud. It's getting obliterated. Who's scored on their side? Oh, it's been Higgy all 3 times. All 3 times. And I mean, we can't tell him to be covered anymore. He's tightly marked, closing down, tackle hard. He's got someone specifically set to go after him. Jesus. 12 minutes for 3? Yeah, not really. But, again, I think the mid, if we're going to do anything. I hope you guys are enjoying the Hearts of Iron soundtrack in the background. So yeah, we'll bring in Yuns for someone. Yuns, what's your best position? It's really like right fullback or mid. Come on. Return to the match. So, well, Mythanite we just brought in, so that's a little redundant. So, maybe Truthinus Hurts for Yuns. And one more sub, maybe? Wolveron's doing pretty well. Again, let's just quick check here. So you'd definitely be on the left flank, so left fullback is really what you'd want to be. The reason it takes long to get back to the match is it reloads the 3D view. If I was in... So even though I'm using the 2D pitch, it's the 3D version of the 2D pitch. If I went to the classic 2D, I think it'd switch back and forth a lot faster. Anyway, what did I say? Oh, yeah, defensive right over here, which is Mythanite. But you can do other things, and it's fine. Maybe we'll place Senny over here. And see what we can do. Do I want to give you guys a slightly different variant? You'd be a pretty good deep-lying playmaker. Sure. I mean, I'm not really optimizing the comp for anything like that, but it's like, well, if you guys are good at this sort of thing. I mean, we could do a ball-playing defender if we want something a little bit more aggressive and move forward. If you were like a stopper, be a little further, and then you don't pass it right away. But I don't know, because that's what it does, right? You dribble a little bit more? Launch defense, splitting balls from deep. Counterattacks. Yeah, I don't really think that's what I want you to do. Just be a standard defender. Alright, it's fine. I mean, it would be nice to just drop one goal against Napoli here. You know what? We've got nothing to lose. Let's get attacking. Go. Let's do it. As soon as there's another pause in the action, I will yell that it's time to start going YOLO mode, which will probably just mean we'll lose 5-0. But maybe we can make an incredible rally in the last 17 minutes. Okay, so that's a goal kick, which means we're going to be on the offensive now. Oh, there's Mythanite to Omni Orcus. Yuns. Arctic Hobo passes it way up, but Stereos is not able to get there. Passes a little bit off, and Stereos did not have the acceleration or the anticipation to get in the right place. PP is walking way out with the ball. Jeez, I didn't know you could walk out that far. Thought he had to stay in this little box. I don't know. Anyway, and they've got a rally going the other way. Ooh, Wolveron, Mr. Horse, nice rally or hustle there is what I meant to say. Going wide and crosses it to Nick. It goes over. It would just be nice to score one. Well, there goes our 10 wins in a row. Well, I mean, we still have our 10 wins in a row. We're not going to make it 11. Which is too bad, because after this we go back to Pro League, where I think we've got a pretty good chance of booking another win. Nice save there by Daniel. That's what I said. Daniel's really good. 8 shots on target. He's let 3 in, but, I mean, the thing is, Napoli gets a lot of opportunities. He's got 19 shots in all. And I mean, it's not like we have like oh come on, it's not like we have like walk it into the box or anything like that. In theory, we should be getting a good number of shots and maybe missing a lot. But in practice, we're just not getting as many opportunities. Ooh, we're starting to foul a lot. Probably because we're playing higher tempo. And that's the game. 3-0 to Napoli. Oh, the performance disappointing. No, well, listen, it's calmly. We were the underdogs there, and you gave it your best. Good effort, lads. Maybe this is too passive. Oh, wow. That was a mistake. We're going to... You know what? I'm not going to say anything unless I make it worse. Their morale's still high. I mean, they took a dip here. The loss, the talk. Oh, that was devastating. Napoli eased to victory. I mean, it was as expected. So now I have to decide in my schedule. 16 days. That's a lot of time without any football. So I think I should arrange a friendly with someone, which I've never manually done before. Right? Arrange friendly. I have to remember that a lot of my dudes are also going to be gone on international duty. I think they'll be back before our next Pro League game. But maybe something like next Friday, a friendly match at home. Against someone who's crap. Like, we want an easy win and watch us still lose. I don't know who any of these people are at all. I want Dendermonde. There we go. It'll cost me apparently $3,000. Okay, for participating. Oh, and we'll estimate a little bit of revenue. Although we do have to pay the people. This is income. Now, is it revenue or income? I guess this is probably the gross from ticket sales and whatever. So we may not actually make money, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Just as to help keep our people a little bit sharper during the long break here. Yep, let's do that. There you go. Friendly proposal. So I think they have to accept still, but there we go. And then we've got AA Ghent over here. So let's take a look at league standing. So they're in third. So if we can beat them, then we will propel ourselves back into first, which is going to be nice, and stop another contender from earning points. I wonder when we play Charleroi. Not that far away. Ooh, 3 days after our next Euro Cup match. Oh, that's really brutal. That's really... Oh, shit. If we're going to be off for 16 days, then we play Ghent. 5 days later, we play the Portuguese team here in our group. And then 3 days after that, we play the top person in our league. This is not very friendly. Oh, and then the Belgian Cup. This is one thing after another. Who are these guys? Oh, Belgian Second League. Okay. So in theory, that should be a walkover. In theory. In practice, who knows what will happen. It's football. Crazy shit happens. Then we got to replay these guys who... Danish Superliga. Superliga sounds like it's probably like their Premier League, so... But they're probably not like Napoli. Anyway, the bliss and the pain that is football and Football Manager. I mean, I'm not going to be Let's Playing every single episode over here, but I'm going to do a few here and there because people seem to be interested with what happens to poor little Anderlecht here. And that was really poor. I mean, you're going to lose some games. And if you're going to lose some games, losing a game against one of the, better teams in the world is probably the way things are going to go. And, oh yeah, I was going to check Napoli over here. View match. Can we find out ahead of time what the state, who was in, who was out? Because this is at the end. I don't know if I can find out here. Yeah, Mythanite might have won the game. There should be... It'd be nice if there was a list that just gave you the time that things happened. Like, for the goal, specifically. We were leading! Holy shit! We were leading for 71 minutes against Napoli last time. And then Higgy scored. We could have booked a win against these guys. See, I think because I went in not knowing that we were supposed to lose. That's why things went so well last time. Looks like it was a much, much messier game. Oh, they got a red card at some point, too. 78th minute. So, you know. Right there. And we got a good number of yellows as well. Okay, just 2. Yeah, 2 over here. Oh! Oh, there it is! 18. Oh, I see. And then a minute. So, we scored 18 minutes in. Nick, good old Nick scored. And then 73 minutes in, Higgy scored. Wow. What an intense game. I can't remember it, but I'm just based on the description. Sounds like fun. Anyway, so that's it. That's Football Manager. I'm still having tons of fun with it. Expect a few videos here and there from time to time. I don't know what the audience will be for this. I don't know how many people are super into it or not, but I am, and therefore I'll probably end up making more content by virtue of the fact that I'm playing it. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.